Everyone, it's Angela. I'm back, and I just wanted to let you know the timer just went off, and now it tells me, oops, I forgot to turn this around. I just wanted to show you the results of what we're doing with the cheddar broccoli risotto with chicken. Now we're on step number 3. So when the timer's up, we press cancel. So I actually let it go a couple minutes before hitting the cancel function. Oops. So then you hit the cancel button, and then we're going to press the steam release button to manually release the pressure. So while you guys were waiting, or while that was cooking, I posted a couple of videos on Facebook, and I went ahead and shredded the cheese and chopped up the broccoli and cut off some cream cheese. So just to show you in that little bit of time how much you can do. One thing I wanted to point out, because a lot of people don't realize, this called for 1 cup of cheddar cheese, and this was a full block, and I just cut it in half. So I literally cut the block of cheese in half, and it's an 8-ounce package of cheese. You'll see one, it's an 8-ounce package. So half of it, just so you know, when it's real fresh grated, half of it goes to about a cup. About a cup and a third, maybe almost a cup and a half. So in case you're curious, you get double the amount of cheese when you grate it fresh. So I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to buy a cheese grater, that's expensive, whatever. It's like $30, but you get so much every single time that you grate a block of cheese. So just a fun fact. Okay, so I'm going to show you that, see how the little red thing kind of came up above? That shows you that there is pressure on here. So to manually release it, I'm literally going to push this button and watch the see. I don't know if you can see because of the camera, but you're going to see the steam come. Woo! Do you see that steam coming out? And you can hear it, right? And you'll see I just push that button in, and I'm going to leave it pushed in until that red thing falls down. So you can see the steam is coming out, and you can understand why I don't have it underneath my cabinet right now. So let's see. So you can see the red little thing is still up, and eventually you're going to watch it kind of fall back down. And you can tell it's getting how much pressure was in there. So I wish you guys could smell it. Every time the steam releases, I'm like, ooh, yummy, it's almost done. So steam, so I can hear it, it's less coming out, and then this little red button's just gonna drop, and you can see this is not hot, like it's not flying. It's like maybe slightly warm up here, but down here it's not at all. So we're waiting. So see how it's indented? Oh, did you see it? It went down. So fun fact, note to self, because I had to learn the hard way. Once the steam goes down, make sure you push this button again so it makes it flat to the surface. Because one time I didn't do that because my hair is blonde. No, I'm just kidding. And I ruined something because it didn't allow the pressure to build up. So just make sure every time this is flat before you hit start, okay? So now I'm just going to take the lid off. So to take it off, I'm just going to turn. You gotta love that little noise. And then I'm going to lift it up. So that was what, you guys, maybe like, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes or something. And I am going to, hey Carly, will you grab me one of those white scrapers, babe? To show you guys. Can you see how the chicken is totally cooked? Look at that. Can you see that? So basically the rice cooked, the chicken cooked, and now all I'm gonna do is add the cheesies. There you go. So I don't know if you guys have these things. I love these scrapers. So you can see nothing burned on the bottom. I am capable of doing this recipe. You can see the chicken is fully cooked, the rice is fully cooked, and then all that we're gonna do is add actually we're going to stir the broccoli and cheese in until well combined, and then we're going to hit the sear button and let it cook for 5 more minutes. So I'm going to add the broccoli, and I did this really fine because my kids are kind of picky, FYI. Whoops, I might have spilled it. But you don't have to do it really fine, the broccoli. I just try to incorporate it. I think they went outside, so I think we're good. So then I'm just gonna stir that in, and then I'm gonna add, so mine's gonna probably look more green than y'all's. I put a couple big pieces in there. Maybe I should take those out. Or maybe I'll put those in my husband's plate. And then I'm gonna throw the cheese in. So it was a little over a cup. That's okay because my family loves cheese. And I'm just gonna stir that all together. I should break up that cream cheese, shouldn't I? And then I'm gonna turn it on. It'll melt as it's cooking. So you're basically just searing the broccoli in this last little portion. So I'm going to turn it back on to the sear setting and press start. So remember down here, you'll see sear and start. And actually I can custom adjust the time because it says to cook uncovered for 5 minutes. So I'm going to do custom, or I'm going to do time. And I'm going to go down button right here to 5. And then I'm going to hit the start button. And so remember, when that's blinking, those little dots in between the timer blinking, that means it's actually going because it doesn't have the seconds on it. So while that's happening, I'm just going to stir it up a little bit and kind of go to town. And I don't know, has anyone eaten risotto? Like when you get it at a restaurant, it's really, if you've ever made it at home, it's really hard to make risotto. You kind of have to stand over the stove for like a half an hour. So this is more like 5 minutes, just letting it at the end. So as you know, while this was all cooking, I was doing other things, like doing broccoli and shredding some cheese, and even posting on this Facebook group. So I hope you guys think this was helpful. And then when it's all done in about 5 minutes, I'll show you a picture. Like I said, mine's is gonna look more green than the one in the recipe because I did finely chop up that broccoli. If I were not trying to finely chop it up, then it would look more like the picture, but I'll go ahead and show you again. So this, see how theirs has bigger pieces of broccoli in the picture. So that is not what mine looks like, but it will still be yummy. So again, when this timer goes off, it looks like in 4 more minutes. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you to make sure that you understand, if you decide to get the quick cooker, is the inside here, all these little pieces, this is the lid, they do come out to wash. The one thing is the silicone ring, like right there. I do recommend washing that. You can throw it in the dishwasher if you want, because it will tend to kind of smell like whatever you cooked, because basically you're trapping all the scent in there together and putting all that pressure in. So I do recommend washing off that silicone ring, throw it in the dishwasher, rinse it under hot water after you're done, whatever you choose to do. But it will make sure it doesn't, like if you made chili last night and ribs tonight, you don't want them to smell the same. So this is our risotto. It's got about 3 more minutes left. Oh, that's weird. You can't really see the numbers on a video, can you? Hi, Kylie. How are you? Kylie, do you have a pressure cooker of any sort? I'm just showing off the new Pampered Chef version. And, whoops. I don't know what I just did. I thought I was waving or something. And then, so I'm just showing, this is the recipe, Kylie, the cheddar broccoli risotto with chicken. And like I was telling Danielle, I did not leave my broccoli in big pieces like that. I kind of got it a little finer for the kids. But you can see, you can hear it cooking on the sear function. And I love these silicone scrapers because you'll see how good they take this stuff off the edges, especially when it's kind of creamy like this. So I hope you guys have fun, and I'll post a picture of it on a plate when we're done. It's just 2 more minutes, and let me know if you want to have a pressure cooker party at your house. I think they call the theme like quick fix dinners or something, but they've given us a lot of awesome recipes to work with to show people. And I feel like something that's a bigger investment, like a pressure cooker or something, kind of can be scary for people, but having some recipes to kind of get started with makes a big difference and makes you feel more comfortable. I'm glad I did the hard-boiled eggs first and kind of learned that. And the ribs, oh my gosh, like I didn't even think I was capable of cooking ribs, and they really liked them. So that's all. I guess we're off to dinner, and I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I think it's done. I'll put some on the plate for you guys to see. You got it. Do you have any special dishes? These are like my grandma's dishes. I don't know if you guys have special dishes that mean something to you, but so we're gonna put that on the plate. And then I did leave, it looks like in the thing that they serve it on a bowl. Oops, I guess I planned that wrong, didn't I? Then if you had the bigger pieces of broccoli, like I left one in just to show you if it laid on top what it would look like. So there you go, all done. And I'm just gonna hit cancel, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.